Vernier caliper reading. Let us look at the scales. The longer one is the main scale, and the smallest division on main scale is equal to 1 millimeter, and the movable one is vernier scale, and the number of division on this vernier scale is equal to 50. Okay, you can stop the video and count the divisions. It is 50, and the least count is also given, which is 0.02 millimeter. Let us look at the formula of least count, which is smallest division on main scale divided by number of division on vernier scale. Let us go back. The smallest division on main scale was 1 millimeter, that I told you before, and the number of division on vernier scale is 50. Now by dividing both we get 0.02 millimeter, which is our least count. Let us look at the zero error. If the zero of both the scales coincide with each other, then we have no zero error. And if the zero of our vernier scale is on the left side of the zero of our main scale, then we have negative error. And if the vernier scale 0 is on the right side of our main scale 0, then we have positive error. In case of negative error, we add it into the final reading, and in case of positive error, we subtract it from the final reading. How do we calculate this error? In case of positive zero error, we multiply the coinciding division with least count. Let us look at the picture. The coinciding division of both the scale is 8. The division that is matches with the main scale division, it is 8. Okay, alright, and the least count it is 0.1 millimeter. Just measure the least count with the previous formula, and it is 0.1 millimeter. Okay, so by multiplying 8 with 0.1 we get 0.8 millimeter. This is our positive zero error, and we will subtract this from our final reading. Okay, in case of negative zero error, we have total divisions minus coinciding division multiplied by least count. Alright, now let us look at the picture of our negative error. The total divisions are 10, the coinciding division is 3, and least count we already know that it is 0.1 millimeter. Now by calculating we have 0.7 millimeter negative zero error, and we will add this error into our final reading. Okay, just pause the video and calculate, and if you have any question just comment down below. Next is main scale reading. After placing our object in between the jaws, alright, we will look at the main scale. Now the reading of our main scale that is on the left of our vernier scale 0. See, the reading of our main scale that is just on the left side of our vernier scale 0 will be our main scale reading. Just look at the picture. Let me zoom in. See, the reading is, let's count the number of millimeter. 10, 20, 25 millimeter will be our main scale reading. Just pause the video and count it. Okay, and one main scale division we know it is 1 millimeter, so 25 millimeter will be the main scale reading. Now vernier scale reading, let me zoom in. Okay, let us look at the coinciding division. The coinciding division is 7 on vernier scale. Just look at the vernier scale, and the division that is coinciding with the main scale is 7. Now we will multiply 7 with the least count, and we will have our vernier scale reading. Okay, least count in this case is 0.1 mm. So by multiplying 7 with 0.1 we have 0.7 millimeter, which is our vernier scale reading. Okay, let me just summarize for you. The main scale reading is the reading that is just on the left side of the vernier scale 0, and the vernier scale reading is a coinciding division multiplied by the least count. Okay, now let us look at the first example. First we will see the main scale reading. It is a reading that is just on the left side of the 0 of vernier scale. Okay, and we know that one main scale division is 1 millimeter, so to count the millimeters: 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. 19 millimeter is just on the left side of our vernier scale 0, and it will be our main scale reading, 19 millimeter. Now let us see the vernier scale reading. Let us look at the reading that is the division that is coinciding, and we see that the 32nd division is coinciding. Okay, 32. We will multiply that coinciding division with our least count, and our least count is 0.02 millimeter. It is given already. Okay, and by multiplying both, we have 0.64 millimeter, which is our vernier scale reading. Now we will add both of these readings in order to get our final reading. Let us look at the next example. First we will see the main scale reading, and just on the left side of our vernier scale 0. Let us count the millimeter. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 millimeter is our main scale reading. Now look at the division that is coinciding. In case of vernier scale reading, the coinciding division is 21. We will multiply that with our least count, and we have 0.42 millimeter, which is our vernier scale reading, and the final reading is 13.42 millimeter. That's all from my side. If you have any question, please comment down below. Thank you so much for watching.